Okay, Faraday's targets. See, we got Sinclair's research we know about. A place called Megatech. It's a computer repair shop. Mount Hebron Medical Clinic, kind of a walk-in joint. Got Academy Books. It's a textbook warehouse out near Queens College, and a branch of the U.S. Postal Service located right there on Metropolitan. Got the bomb squad sweeping them all as we speak.
All right, so what's the common denominator here?
We got science, medicine, the government. Thinking typical targets for a guy with grievances.
What kind of guy?
Well, according to the standard profile, our bomber's a white male, 40s, 50s, has been storing up resentment about the system for years, decides it's time to strike back.
Why now?
Well, he feels his voice is unheard. He wants people to hear him. I don't know.
What do we have on this Faraday?
Profile created with that name from the EFC message board had that thumbnail picture. Quality's too poor for facial recognition software to work.
You know, guys like this are looking for an audience. You know, often they tip off what they're going to do before they do it.
Let's hope Faraday holds true to that. Make our lives easier. What about tracing an IP address?
Well, Tanya's trying, but he's good. He treads lightly, leaves few digital footprints.
Okay, hey guys, it's Kraus. Bomb squad just found something at another one of his targets.
Normally we would just seal, remove, and detonate it, but seeing this guy's still out there, I figure it makes more sense to leave the detonation device intact.
What's with the blinking red light?
That probably means that the bomb is about to blow. That's why they use the robots.
Disarmed. All clear.
And because they're good.
How we doing for prints?
I'm not hopeful. This guy say it looks pretty clean.
To a radio or a cell phone?
No, it had a timer. A good bomber is part chemist, part electrician, and part toy maker. This guy Faraday, he's a triple threat. Definitely deadly.
Hey, what? Oh, you having fun with that?
Oh, yeah. I asked Kraus to send it over, told him I'd try to isolate the components and see if we can track one of them to a buyer.
Smart.
Thank you.
So what's your take on this person?
I'd say somewhere between Ted Kaczynski and my weird Uncle Ralph, who makes his own Roman candles every 4th. He's currently in the Catskills building himself an igloo out of Gatorade bottles.
Are you sure you know what you're doing with this?
Of course.
Okay.
See, if I just clip the ground wire.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Looks like Faraday switched the ground wire and the trigger wire. Cheeky little monkey.
At least you can't do it twice. Yeah? So you said you had something to tell me. What's up?
Right. I traced an IP address linked to our man Faraday. It's a shared hotspot in an artist complex near Gowanus. Manager's name is Max Irvington. You want me to send this to you?
No, I
Because you...
remember everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have fun with that.
Okay. I wonder if I could do it twice.
I can't say if that's him. The Faraday I know is maybe 6'2", has blondish hair, medium build.
And how old?
I don't know, like 40 or something. He's a cool old dude. He creates sculptures using mixed media, found objects, household stuff.
Yeah? When'd you last see him?
Not sure. At least out over a dozen of these studios, pretty tough to keep track of everyone. What's this about?
We just want to ask him a few questions.
That's the studio.
You got a key?
That's a real warrant. And you guys are real cops.
Yes. And yes.
Faraday!
It's clear.
You got something?
A shopping list. Nitric acid, acetone, penterothritol, so...
This is where he makes the bombs. We should call Kraus.
Yeah? Who do we call about this? Sigmund Freud?
me to call about a dead girl in the woods?
You're Jensen.
He told you my name? I'm not sure this is a good idea.
No, wait, I really want to talk to you.
You're a cop.
Yeah, but no matter what you say, I promise you, none of this will come back at you, okay?
I'm only doing this because Morgan asked me to. This isn't my thing. Let's forget about it.
Listen, I know how much of a risk this is for you, okay? So maybe I can make it worth your while.
What do you mean?
I'll pay you.
$10,000.
Okay.
5:16 boarding, 9 o'clock, come alone. You do anything to make me nervous, I'm gone.
Hello?
She thinks Morgan is trying to frame her for his own death.
So he got himself murdered just to what? To punish her?
Or it wasn't him. And whoever killed him knew that Carrie was an easy target for a frame job.
You do a GSR test?
At her request, it came back negative. Of course, she's smart enough to know that you can get the same results just by washing your hands.
Why'd she come to you, Joe? Way I figure it, I got maybe 2 hours before I have to call the captain and tell him what's going on, or we're getting bounced and sent to monitor evidence rooms all over this town.
She's been investigating Morgan pretty aggressively.
What? When?
I'd say ongoing.
Even after we came up empty and I pulled the plug?
Yeah.
What do you mean by aggressively? She meet with him?
Twice, once for dinner and last night.
Last night? He was shot last night. How could such a smart woman be so stupid? You knew about it?
Some. He offered her information about her sister.
Of course he did. Where is she headed?
Some guy named Jensen called for a meeting at a warehouse. He's either the killer or her alibi. She's got to find him. Look, if it makes you feel any better, I think she knows how badly she messed this up.
It doesn't make me feel any better. I'm disappointed, Joe. You should have talked to me.
It was about Rachel.
Yeah.
Hey. How you doing? Question. Were you here last night?
4 to midnight.
Okay, I'm looking for one of your customers who used the payphone around 8 o'clock.
I get tons of customers in here at night. You want me to remember somebody who made a telephone call?
How many of your customers still use a payphone? All right. Remember now?
Yeah, there were 2 guys. One comes in here all the time. I don't know his name, and yeah, I never seen the other one before.
Was one of them kind of skinny, slicked back
slick
hair?
back hair, nice suit.
Yeah. Tell you what. You see either of those guys again, you call that number. There's more money where that came from.
Oh, hell yeah.